Chad, hello. Welcome. So, hi everyone. I'm a little late tonight because it turns out receiving Mii's in Tomodachi through Miitopia can be a little bit annoying. Yeah. So I just have to wait before I can add certain Mii's. Yeah, you have to use Miitopia. It's a long story. It's a long story. So today's the weed day, and V-Dub left me a message, and he wanted me to say something for stream. Hang on, he wrote... Wait, he blocked me? What a fuck! I don't have a message for you. Sorry, everybody. I'm sure V-Dub would have loved to have been here and, you know, played like something, like some kids game, like, you know, an edutainment game. But, yeah, I think I'd rather play Tomodachi, so no thanks, V-Dub. Sorry. I mean, hey, you know, technically there's no Vinnies, but I never said anything about no V-Dub. Retiring your best bit is messed up. Well, first of all, he's a real person and he's not a bit. That's one. And two, if you have any good ideas for V-Dub to do when he returns, let me have them. Wait. Let me guess. He smokes weed. And he plays Call of Duty. That's really funny. You know what my best bit really is, though? Deep down, you know this to be true. Deep down, I think you know that my best bit is the Diaper Chief. Yeah, that motherfucker, the Diaper Chief broke my webcam. Well, anyway, sorry, chat, hi, welcome to the stream. I wanted to talk about two things. One is, Oscar Isaac someone finally said something about Rise of Skywalker. And in regards to this line, apparently he was doing an interview, and he said that was a new addition right at the end. Hey man, I committed to the exasperation, that's for sure. So that's pretty interesting.
I've been trying to help our...
That might be the first time, like, someone has opened up about this. It's funny because when you look at this image, he looks checked out. I really, like, sometimes people are like, oh, the actor looks checked out in the performance. I don't usually see that. I don't usually notice that. This one, I really, really notice. But I hope in the future we learn a little bit more. Maybe there's gonna be, see, that's the thing. I missed the episode 1 bonus features because they were pretty... Say what you want about George Lucas. Say what you want about its poetry, everything rhymes. Episode 1 bonus features were very honest about the process. Well, kind of honest. I mean, mostly it was just people like interns and other people that worked under George looking kind of scared. But I really respect that they showed the full... They kind of showed the full journey of the movie, even if George Lucas at one point he's like, oh god, I don't know if this works. I don't know if we would get the same thing for episode 9. Also, I was hoping maybe for episode 9, one of my biggest disappointments was that this alien wasn't in there. The Pepsi alien. He could have been in there. This was made for a commercial. And for a movie as jam-packed as episode 9, I was really hoping Pep Shitto would be in the movie. But no, he wasn't. Gulp Shitto? That's pretty funny. I guess one more thing, since people have been asking me about it already, is the Zelda stuff. So apparently a clipboard was posted, then deleted. And this is it. Now, there was a version of this, apparently, that was AI. Hear me out. someone took this image and tried to make it look like it was a photo from the movie, and that's the fucked up version. This is the original version. But a crew member actually did post this. So, it's not Zelda Titans. Yeah, what is umami? Well, if this is real, I really don't have much to say other than cool cape, Link. It's no blue scarf from Hyrule Warriors, but it's pretty cool. And also it shows us that they're not doing the Breath of the Wild design. I mean, this looks like key art, you know, as opposed to an actual photo. But this could be the direction they're going. And if that's what the actor looks like as Link, that's pretty, yeah, it's pretty good. I think, the chainmail, very Twilight Princess. Master Sword looks good. The cape is cool. It's fine. How is his hi-ya? I hope it's good. I hope Link has quippy one-liners. I hope he winks at the camera. I can't believe I just done that, Zelda! But, we'll see what this is like. I mean, a live-action Zelda is something that we've been hearing about for so many years, and when I was a kid, I thought that might be cool. Now I'm like, who cares? But, you know, if it's good, it's good. And they're filming in New Zealand, where Lord of the Rings was filmed, for a lot of those locations, which gives me at least the hope that the movie will look nice and won't have flat cinematography. You know, this, like, kind of plague of flat digital cinematography. But it could definitely, it could look nice. I hope it does. And, yeah. Also, there's another thing, too. There's this patch. Legend of Zelda camera department. Man, I want to fly to New Zealand and work on the Zelda movie. And then also the stunt department. It's kind of, Breath of the Wild-ish, but a little different. It's cool. Not much to say, other than, it seems like this movie is real. I don't know, you know, again, a crew member posted this and deleted it, so it seems real enough, but... Do I have hope for the movie to be good? Not really. However, I think it would be fun to talk about later. So, I'd be happy to be wrong. I'd be happy to enjoy another movie set in New Zealand with big sweeping landscapes and, you know, and Link. Obviously, Link doesn't speak in the video games. He talks in the weird fucking TV show, and he also talks in the CDI games. Otherwise, it's just hi-ya. So, how does one make this happen? How does one make this work? Oh, there's also this, too. Cast photo, potentially with the Temple of Time. I kind of feel like, you know, there's okay, last thing I'll say about the Zelda movie, and then we'll get started with the Tomodachi. Whether or not that's the Temple of Time, or some modification, someone said, no, it's not the same. It might not be. However, you know, it's a movie, so you can modify things. It's not going to be one-to-one, which is going to be, you know, like, look at the Mario Galaxy movie. You know what I would really hope they would make one day? A Mario Galaxy movie, because they still haven't. I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel that, like, the story in Zelda is usually kind of light. The story is not, like, that intense most of the time. It's, like, very variations of, like, kind of the usual stuff. Majora is obviously a different case, and that is a very personal thing. All the characters have their own little stories. I think the Ocarina of Time story is still kind of my favorite. There is something, like, kind of tragic about it. I like the idea of, it's like a Dark Knight Rises kind of thing, where Ganon just wins. He just wins. He takes over Hyrule. In the game, though, Hyrule's still kind of nice looking. And I'm wondering if they go for an angle like that, they could make it look really fucked up. Obviously horrible shit has happened, but I mean, I don't know. I wonder what they're gonna do. I think doing Ocarina of Time or elements of it and adapting it for a film could be cool. But again, I think a lot of it hinges upon the Link that they have cast and how epic the story is. And is it funny? You know, do they do a little bit of humor? I mean, it's so weird. I can't picture a tone for this movie. Like, Metal Gear is so much more... To me, that's more like... You can picture what that would be like and what the tone would be like and how, you know, some of the action would play out. Zelda feels like its own weird thing. It exists in its own strange bubble for me. So... It'll be funny like a Marvel movie. Thank God. Well, now I feel better. Alright, chat. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Ignore that logo. Alright, hang on. Wait, almost ready. No, not Metopia. Shit. Like I said, the Metopia thing, it's not quite working. I was trying to get a Gray Leno me, but that'll be another time then. Okay. Pocopia and Metopia. Huh.